So you just picked yourself up an Ultima Zero Turn by Cub Cadet. And the thing's a beauty, but we can get it a little bit better by installing a Big League Lawn stripe kit on there. And if you take a look at some of these pictures here and you want stripes like this in your lawn, you're gonna wanna pick up one of these kits. And we have Nathaniel here from Big League Lawns, and he's actually one of the helpers and developers here for this stripe kit. And he's gonna go over what you're gonna get in the box, and he's gonna show us how to install it. So Nathaniel, it's all yours.
Thanks, Clint. So first things first, guys, I wanna go over the hardware that you're going to receive with the striper. So first, you're going to get a brown paper box, and that's gonna have your mounting arm hardware. And then you're also going to get a bubble wrapped bag with some brackets in here. These are going to be your quick release function, your quick release hardware. So this U-bolt will go around your frame. These L brackets will be bolted underneath your frame, and then the striper's mounting arms will attach to these quick release. And we'll get to that in a second. So with the mounting arms, we're just gonna go ahead and assemble them. They're very simple. Once you're done, they'll look like this. 2 L brackets sandwich the pivot arm, 2 bolts secure it. All right, so now that we're ready to install the quick release brackets to the frame, first things first, you'll notice that you have some electrical tape wrapped around the bracket. So what we're gonna do is gonna remove that from the bracket, and we're gonna actually use that to protect the frame's paint where the U-bolt will actually attach. All right, so now that we're done taping up the frame to protect it, we're gonna go ahead and remove the locking nut, the locking washer, and the flat washer off of the U-bolt on both sides. Once done, you'll have the U-bolt alone. Go ahead and line that up with the tape that you just placed, at which point you'll go ahead and just line it back up to the holes and replace all this hardware in the order that you took it off. All right, so now that we have this side on, we're gonna go ahead and just repeat the process on the other side. Okay, so now that we have the quick release brackets actually attached to the frame, the next step is to put the mounting arms, once they're assembled like this, onto the stabilizer pin of the quick release. So to do so, we're just gonna remove that linch pin, and we're gonna just slide that onto the stabilizer pin and go ahead and replace that linch pin. We'll do that on both sides. The reason we do this is that this is going to make it a lot easier to line our striper up so that it's centered, and we won't have to fight the weight of the roller while we're trying to do so. Now that we've got the quick release installed and the mounting arms attached to the quick release, now it is time to take the roller and center it behind the machine. To do so, I use the center of the label on the striper itself, and then usually the hitch of the mower. It's a good center point. So we'll go ahead and line that up. That looks good to me. At that point, we're gonna bring it closer, and your mounting arms will swing out, and that will tell you exactly where the channel nuts in the striper need to be, because these can slide any point in the channel. So we're just gonna line those up with the holes coming off the mounting arms. And then once those are lined up, you'll go ahead and remove the bolts and the split lock, and you will thread that through the hole in the mounting arm into your striper. And once we've got them lined up, we're gonna go and just hand tighten the bolt and the split lock into the channel nut, and we'll leave it that way for a second. Once those are hand tightened, at that point we can do a final check and center the striper, make sure it's exactly where we want it on the mower. At that point, we can go ahead and tighten down all 4 of these channel nut bolts, and you're ready to stripe.
And that's a wrap. That is the install on the Cub Cadet Ultima. We now got a nice big stripe kit. We're gonna make the lawn look just like a baseball field. And hopefully this helped you guys out. And I just wanna say a big thank you to Nathaniel for showing us how to do that. Big thank you to Big League Lawns to come on the channel and allow us to show these videos. So if you guys are looking to stripe your yard big time like a pro, I'll leave the link down below to Big League Lawns, and I got a little discount code down there to get 10% off. And that's about it, guys. That's a wrap. Nathaniel, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.